Welcome to Sorensen Consulting's inaugural vlog. I'm Scott Sorensen, and I want to thank you for clicking on our video. Through Sorensen Consulting, I hope to share with you my 29 years of public service mixed in with John Maxwell's 5 decades of leadership experience. I'll try to wrap all that up with what I've learned and discovered through my Master's of Divinity program. Now, I by no means know it all, but through these videos, I hope to share my thoughts, struggles, and experiences on current topics and challenges that face us all. I hope to interact with you and to get your views through the comment sections. As I strive to grow, learn, and change myself, I want to bring you along for the ride. As we approach the Halloween season, it's an opportune time to address the fears that often challenge us all. Even business leaders who seem to have it all together have fears, whether it's the fear of failure, making a difficult decision, or navigating uncertainty. These concerns can dramatically undermine our effectiveness as a leader. So let's see how we can integrate John Maxwell's teachings with other principles to make us all better people. Fear is something we all face in business, in leadership, and in life. It can be the fear of failure, rejection, or even the fear of conflict. It's a natural part of life. As leaders, we must face the fears head on and not let them get the better of us. John Maxwell teaches us that our leadership is about the influence and the ability to inspire others, even in challenging times. One of his fundamental principles is that great leaders do not avoid fear, they embrace it and use it as a catalyst for growth and innovation. Maxwell emphasizes the importance of self-awareness and personal growth in his teachings. Understanding our fears and where they come from teaches us how to manage them and lead more effectively. In my 29 years of public service, I've faced numerous life and death situations, as well as the normal stresses and confrontations that are a part of everyday life. I by no means handle them perfectly, or even correctly every time. What I've learned, though, is you can't be afraid of the situation. It still needs to be handled. Right, wrong, or indifferent, do something. Courage is not the lack of fear. It is using or channeling that fear to overcome the threat and the obstacles or problems that are facing you, no matter what it takes. Now, I've been scared numerous times in my life, and with that fear comes the adrenaline rush and the whole fight, flight, or freeze response. The key to overcoming these emotions is to constantly be prepared. Think ahead, plan ahead, grow, learn, and be ready. As John teaches, know yourself. If you rehearse and think out your situations and responses in your mind, your brain and your body will be able to react to the situation when the situation presents itself. This mental pre-planning can cut valuable seconds off your responses. As we think about and rehearse our responses in our minds, or get confronted with a new situation, our mind will recognize it and realize that it's thought about it, already formulated its plan, and will respond accordingly. Our values, principles, purpose, and authenticity should always be the guiding light of us doing the right thing and us reacting accordingly. In John's newest 2 books, he talks about being a high road leader and doing what it takes to be an example for other people to follow. Some of his greatest speeches I've seen have been John's sermons. Now, not everyone knows that John got his start as a minister, but in his sermons, John focuses on the topic of do what Jesus did. Now, this is not to be confused with what would Jesus do, because for me, that simple change in wording provided a monumental change in my thinking and was a giant upgrade in revelation for me. Do what Jesus did removes the questioning of interpretation of what would Jesus do, because we know what Jesus did. He put people first and gave more than he took. Now, Jesus did a great many other things, and the books go much deeper into what Jesus did. But that's all we're going to cover for today in this video. But these teachings are so important to me that it's one of the signature projects I'm working on here at Sorensen Consulting. We have masterminds, teachings, half-days, and full-day presentations on just this one topic. John himself is so passionate about this message that when I was in Orlando at a Maxwell convention, he handed out Do What Jesus Did bracelets during his sermon. Now, taking a page from that, when I returned home, I followed suit and had my own bracelets made with "Do What Jesus Did" on them. And I've handed out over 1,000 of those bracelets just in the past month or so. Now, it may seem I've gotten off track with the theme of fear, but look at all the things Jesus faced during his trials. He not only faced fear, he faced death and had to overcome sin and death as he gave his life for us all. So now, as leaders, I'm calling on you to act with courage and to lead with light, to be the high road leader, even in the face of fear and uncertain times. Remember, it's not about an absence of fear, but how we recognize and handle fear. Trust in your values and principles and lead with purpose and authenticity. Now, you may be thinking, Scott, I'm not a leader. But if you're a parent, engage with people, talk to people, interact with people. Your contacts, interactions, and responses, no matter how short or insignificant in your mind, may have a huge effect on the people you interact with. By facing our fears and leading with light, we can inspire our teams, our families, and those who we come in contact with to do the same. This creates a positive ripple effect throughout our organizations, our families, and the communities that we live in. As Halloween approaches and you watch a scary movie, go to a haunted house, or take the kids trick-or-treating, I encourage you to reflect on the challenges you are facing, either as a leader or maybe just in life. How can you lead and affect others with your courage and light? Share your thoughts and comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. If you're looking for more leadership guidance, for personal growth, or would like to hear more about Do What Jesus Did, you can find us on Facebook, X, LinkedIn, and our website. All the links will be in the description below. At Sorensen Consulting, we offer coaching, training, seminars, and even personality assessments using the Maxwell DISC system. Our mission is to build stronger leaders for stronger communities, and together we can overcome any fear and lead with light. Thank you for watching our first vlog. I'm excited to share more insights and leadership tips with you. We are planning once-a-month vlogs with weekly features also, such as Motivational Mondays, Wisdom Wednesdays, and Faith Fridays on our social media pages. So until next time, lead with courage, lead with light, and remember that together we can build stronger communities. I'm Scott. I'm your friend. How can I serve you?